Can I break these things?
It's time to ascend to the tower of... But why are you so violent? Do you expect some sort of extra points or something?
Yeah, actually. That's literally exactly what I was expecting, but I guess not. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game that is very near and dear to my heart. It's Ratchet and Clank the original, but it's the PlayStation 4 remake, I think. We're just gonna get right into it, but honestly, I was just picking difficulty for the game, and this is just, like, I find this game just hilarious for no reason. Like, look at the descriptions for each of these things. An adventure for experienced players whose middle name may or may not be Danger, but it probably isn't because that would be weird. Yeah, we're gonna go with normal, because why not? Also, you may or may not notice my stylish glasses, because I can't wear contact. Because I'm the luckiest person in the world. I got myself sprayed in the eyes with bleach, but...
Open up on 7.
Another day in my life.
Move it out, Shiv.
Oh, yeah. Hero, huh?
Identifying prisoner 117, Shiv, Helix.
You think you can break me, copper? Yeah, I've been in the darkest pits in the universe. Places that would make your bolts rattle. The eternity pits of sword doom. The iron holding no balance.
Pork.
Greetings, new fish. I'm...
Captain Quark. I don't believe it. You're here. I used to dream of being arrested by you.
Now get out of here. I was talking to you, Zed.
Yes, Captain.
So, new fish, I take it you followed my many, many adventures?
Of course I have. You're the most famous superhero in the galaxy.
He ain't famous anymore.
Words hurt, Solitary Bill.
I'm a huge fan. I even pre-ordered the new Ratchet and Clank holo game.
The what?
You know, the game based on that incident with you and that Lombax.
Oh, you must mean the holo film. Yeah, it's pretty good, if you like all CG.
No, I mean the game. It's based on the holo film. Look, here's my confirmation email. I'm having it mag shipped to prison.
They're making a game based on a holo film based on my life? But they haven't even consulted me. Oh, this is my fault. I've been away from my adoring public in this forsaken place too long. And now, no one will ever hear my side.
I'd like to hear your side, Captain.
You would? Well, then sit down, wary criminal, and I'll tell you a story. It all started with a hapless Lombax named Ratchet.
The storytelling in this game, I love it. I love this game.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, Grim, you're here. I thought you'd be down at the bazaar shopping for gravity coils.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour. Come on, Grim. These are the Galactic Rangers we're talking about. Captain Quark will be there.
No leaving the garage until you help fix Mr. Micron's ship. Now get on that bolt crank.
Oh.
Come on, give it a spin.
That's harsh. Just
Okay, let's see
four.
if these new Versa bulbs work. Look up. Do you see something flashing?
Yep, left side looks good.
It's a miracle. Onto the afterburner lights. Look down.
Lower left afterburner light checks out.
This thing might just be space-worthy after all. One more to the right.
Alright,
Right
alright,
afterburner
I see it.
works. So,
I see it.
Yep, we're good. The news says the tryouts are being held at the fairgrounds. Show 'em what you got, kid.
And so Ratchet
Alrighty.
began his adventure, hoping to become a Galactic Ranger.
Or shut up, I'm talking. Wait, did I break this? Okay, I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Don't know where I'm going, but eventually I'll find it out. Typically it's how I function in life. I never really know what I'm doing, but eventually I get to where I need to go. It's got me here so far.
Ratchet slashed his enemies using his trusty Omni Wrench.
Let's
In order to best his foes, Ratchet used the warrior's
find out.
time-honored tradition of jumping. Ratchet knew he faced mortal peril. Should he find himself on the verge of
Do these
death,
things like have a
he'd
tongue
need to
attack
find
or something? I don't
nanotech.
remember.
I used that stuff after a bank robbery once. It healed like 3 out of 5 gunshot wounds.
I have 5 gunshot wounds.
The Lombax displayed a flagrant disregard for public property. Look at him smashing crates. The hubris.
Maybe he was just saving up bolts so he could buy a new weapon to protect the galaxy with.
You got
Hey,
it. There
who's
you go.
telling
That's
the
exactly
story?
what I'm doing. Not just because it's really fun
His
to break
enemies
things.
vanquished, Ratchet forged ahead. His destination, destiny.
Anything up here? Yeah. Anything in here? No. Okay.
Greetings, cadets. And welcome to the... Stepping in the training course and I spy another... Good luck, future ranger.
Hello, recruit. Cora Veralux here. Show us how quick you can be on your feet by jumping over these obstacles. Good work. Now keep moving to the next part of the course.
Wow, I almost just jumped straight cleanly off there.
If you see me at the event, please...
Good job. You could be the recruit we've been looking for. Keep moving to the next part of the course.
Hey there, recruit. I'm Brax Lectress and my specialty is brute force. Let's see how well you can bash these crates. Hey, that was pretty good. Keep moving, it's time to get our hands on some firepower. Go ahead and grab a fusion grenade glove from this Gadgetron vendor. Yes! Oh, I just... Awesome. Next step, blow stuff up!
You can do that?
The Solana Galaxy is a perilous place, as evidenced by the large amounts of ammunition left sitting around in crates.
Is that all? Okay. Take it.
In order to spice things up, we've armed these dummies with Gadgetron flamethrowers. Our lawyers are totally cool.
Good job, recruit. You may just be the next Galactic Ranger.
Crap, I don't even mean to
Head to
shoot
the final
that.
challenge.
Come on, Ratchet. You can do this.
It's time for the final challenge. Survive a brutal onslaught of enemies, and you just might be our next Galactic Ranger. Or maybe...
Okay, but where are the enemies?
One down.
Yes! Whoa. Looks like some angry toads.
Impressive. Could we be looking at Solana's next Galactic Ranger? Another one down.
That's my favorite part about these games is the weapons are just so fun to use. Except I'm not really good at using them, so...
Excellent job, cadet. Come see me after the show.
That
I mean,
wasn't so bad.
that's an aside, for sure. Time for the meet and greet. You know, that seems highly unnecessary. I'm literally like a foot
The
tall.
helpless defect knew that his best chance for survival lay with the facility's ventilation system. If he could just run to the vent, he might just make it out of there alive.
Not one of these scenes. Anxiety.
I know you will find the defect, Victor. You never just...
The feeble defect knew that if he were to survive, he would have to throw a bomb at whatever lay in his path. The young defect spotted a spring bot ahead of him, knew that with this handy device in his arsenal, he could now defeat the deadliest of forces, gravity. The hopeless defect had to throw a spring bot, but where and how?
Incoming chase scene. Incoming. No, oh my god, no.
There you are.
Oh my.
Quit your running, you useless piece of scrap.
I'm stressed. Don't do this.
Get back
I
here
don't know
and
what
let's
I'm-
settle this. Warbot to Warbot.
Warbot, I'm literally a foot tall. I'm a foot tall. Leave me alone.
Oh no, water.
You always gotta have like one of those stressful scenes in games and just like
This device
for
could
what
power
reason?
up a variety of machines.
You don't gotta do
But
that.
where should he throw it?
You're like really good at adding drama, man.
Thank you, Shiv. I pride myself on my penchant for storytelling.
Hold on.
What seems to be the problem, Victor?
You won't get away from me, Chairman. I've got him right where I want him.
I mean, you kind of do. I don't know what I'm doing. It sounds like a me problem, though. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I don't know if I can do it. Okay. So my favorite Ratchet and Clank game of all time would have to be Up Your Arsenal. The name alone is pretty awesome, but unfortunately I only have it for PlayStation 3, and due to HDCP protection, I actually can't play it on here. But I do have something coming to allow me to do that, so that's probably going to be the next thing I play after this. Oh my gosh, more running away.
You think you can run from me?
Not that brute again.
Get back here, you miserable defect.
I'm pretty miserable, yeah. But I have feelings, Brood, bro, dude, whatever. You don't gotta do this.
I'm gonna rip you apart, sprocket by sprocket.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh crap! I didn't jump in time. Okay. I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative. Can I hit him with like? Oh, I can hit him.
I must escape this place.
Thanks. I mean, I love that. I love the literality of this game. It's just they're always so serious, or not serious. I mean, they're always.
A million thoughts raced through Ratchet's head. Could he repair this diminutive warbot? Would it be the key to the adventure he craved? Did he leave the proto-engine on in the garage? The answer to all these questions was yes.
All right, hang on. I'll get us back to the garage.
There's one thing I learned about playing these games. I mean, it sounds obvious, but it's important to try and collect as many bolts as possible.
All he would need to get across is a trusty swing shot and a little bravado. Fortunately for our furry hero, a conveniently placed crate provided Ratchet with a combustor.
Nice! A combustor!
But there's always like some really, really hyper
I just
expensive
asked, and
weapons at
freed
some
him of
point in the
being able
game.
to switch weapons whenever he felt like it.
I can't remember if this is the game with the rhino weapons though.
Perhaps you could shoot something to open the door.
Oh, thanks.
Impressive shooting.
Exactly what I was trying.
Nice work.
You're going down, Lombax!
Uh-oh, Blarg. What are they doing here?
I have information in my databanks that poses a threat to Chairman Drek. He must have tracked my position to your planet, so he could get it back.
Grim?
Copy that, Ratchet.
Oops. Forgot my controls, not gonna lie. Crap.
Grim, listen to me. I want you to lock the garage doors and then head down into the shelter. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Copy that, Ratchet.
I think that's all of them.
What do you mean? There's one right there. And I was gonna say I forgot how to change guns. Okay, I forgot how to use the thing that circle. Ridiculous.
Whoa, is that a Blarg dropship?
Correct. Model X6Z to be exact. Also known as
And
the dropship of death.
okay, and you know what would be nice? Wait, what was that?
Ratchet is in a bad way. Hurt, confused, and alone. He scours the Kizzle Plateau for signs of nanotech.
I think I got a... I need a different weapon. Do I have any? Oh, I do.
Well done, Ratchet.
All the jobs Drek could have given us. We gotta look for some defect. Ah, it's not.
Oh no, the Blarg are all over Grim's garage. Grim, are you okay?
I'm fine, kid, but I ain't opening up until the coast is clear.
Just hold tight, Grim. I got this.
I mean, we barely got this, but we're gonna do what we can.
I've got you on holobit. There are more enemies moving in.
Incoming dropship detected.
More bots.
I'm down in the shelter. Ratchet, this place is a mess. Disassembled weapons and engine parts everywhere.
Kinda busy.
We were gonna clean it up last week.
Can I hit this thing?
Got held up on a project.
Beginner's Guide to Quantum Burst Engines.
Just throw that anywhere. I have it bookmarked.
What's this? Fun with singularities and other cataclysmic events.
That's really more for educational purposes.
It is always good to meet a fellow academic.
Really, I just look at the pictures and then, you know, wing it.
Oh, okay. This is not fun. I need ammo. Ammo somewhere? Oh my gosh. Whew.
All right, Grim.
My hands are
coast is
sweaty.
Clear. Can you open up?
Ratchet, what in Sony's name just exploded?
Sorry about that, Grim. Listen, get my tools ready. I just found something in the desert I need to look at.
Interesting. What kind of factory is this?
This? No, this is just a garage. Lived here since I was a kid. Come on, let's get you fixed up.
Right. Totally believable.
That's strange. I'm picking up something from Navalis.
It appears to be some sort of distress signal, but it is being jammed using a Blargian signal dampener.
Don't worry. The computer would have told us if we were in any real danger.
Fatal crash imminent. Would you like to record your last will and testament?
Admittedly, that's not super promising.
I mean, pretty handy given, eh? Forgot what I was gonna say, but anyways.
Well, it's damaged, but I fixed worse. Come on, maybe there's someone in town who can help us.
I wonder what's back here. Or am I going the right way anyway? I can swim here, right?
Holding his breath, our intrepid Lombax delves the depths of, deepness. Try as he might, Ratchet could not breathe underwater.
How am I forgetting basic, like, basic PlayStation 4 controls? Like, should be the number one thing I know. It has to be a secret, right? Pretty sure I'm going the right way here.
What are these things?
Oh, these guys.
Boys. According to my databanks, they were created by Drake Industries in order to assist the warbots.
So I remember, well not I remember, but in Up Your Arsenal, there's a part where you go through a cave system filled with these things. And they're so creepy because there's times where they just sneak up on you, you don't see it coming, and just scares the crap out of you.
More bad guys. Get ready.
These ones split too? Oh, they do. Wow.
They
Okay.
keep coming.
I also prefer the weapon level up system from Up Your Arsenal, where weapons just become stronger from using them, not from actually having to upgrade them. Excuse me. Anything here? Anything here?
Of course, Ratchet knew he'd have to surface to breathe.
I wonder how long Quark is going to narrate this for. Like I think I've only played this game once. I honestly don't remember. I've played Up Your Arsenal like a million times. So I genuinely don't remember how long it talks for.
Look out!
time to spend some. Come and buy a pyrocitor.
No, I want the other one.
Ratchet jumped and jumped and seriously, what's with all this jumping?
Good question.
Hey, you got enough bolts for a pyrocitor. And what do you know? I have one in stock.
I don't want it. A date won't force it to. I want the other one. Like, no kickback on that. Whoa. I was almost close for literally no reason. Not a squirrel. Come on. Might as well have the aim of a squirrel then. Keep on moving. Keep on grooving. Keep on doing what we do best, which is not very much, but okay, it's all an honest day's work.
Darn it! These darn Zug have jammed the transmission. Who's gonna save us
There we
now?
go.
Oh,
Great
hello
handle.
there. I'm glad you're here. I've been... Hey, have we met before? 'Cause I'm getting a touch of the old deja vu.
I don't think so.
Huh. Well, guess the old think tank could use a good plumbing. Anywho, I've been trying to get a distress call to the Galactic Rangers ever since Drax's forces showed up.
This entire region is overrun with Blargian dropships. We need to get you out of here.
Well, I can't go anywhere until I get this here infobot into the hands of Captain Quark.
We were on our way to speak with him when our ship was shot down. Perhaps we could take a look.
Well, sure thing. I swapped it from one of those Blarg soldiers. Here you go.
Oh, hello there. I'm Alonzo Drek, chairman of Drek Industries. Many of you may be wondering, why are 300 heavily armed warbots marching ominously towards a Class G dread ship? The answer is simple, friends. Progress. Years ago, we were driven underground by pollution that may or may not, but most definitely was, caused by my father's company. Since then, we've shifted focus from robotics to planet building. Now that our project is nearing completion, we must do everything possible to stay on schedule. In this case, it means our friendly army of warbots must vanquish those who would seek to stop us. Good news? They don't know we're coming! So sit back, relax, and take comfort in the knowledge that Drek Industries is working for you!
Drek Industries is not working for you.
Yeah, like most
You're
politicians.
having a little transportation trouble. Why don't I meet you by your ship? We'll get you squared away and ready to fly.
Did that guy just slide down a sewer pipe? Well, it does look like the fastest way down.
He
Let's give it a
did,
shot.
but so are we. Back here. Got all the bolts. I don't mind. I don't mind. This is a nice way to make some bolts. I do this more often if I could.
That was awesome. Want to do it again?
Yeah, absolutely. So I literally walked right past those pistols earlier, eh? Okay, but before that, if I do, but before that...
Do me a favor and buy something, will you? I make a few more sales, and I win a set of steak knives.
Okay.
Looks like Mayor Buckwash is in trouble. We'll fix your ship in a bit, but right now, he needs your help.
I would really rather just leave.
Whoa.
Is that an option?
Attention citizens, you may have noticed we are in the midst of a small insignificant thing. We are working hard to contact the guards and to find a peaceful resolution. But until they return our calls, it's probably best to remain here.
Shame on him invading a helpless, peaceful planet. You're doing great.
You good? Sir? You there? There he is. This kind of looks like something that could be broken. Is it? No. Cool. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo. That's not good. It's my own fault, so...
Oh boy. Out of it.
Yeah, I see that.
Ammo. Hey, that's a Cora Verilic statue. She's the youngest recruit ever to be selected for the Galactic Rangers.
Yeah. I don't know.
Attention, invading guards. We have left you several messages regarding your invasion of this sector. I don't want to suggest that you're avoiding us, but just in case you didn't check your messages, there are quite a few waiting for you.
There's so much things to look at. I don't know where I'm supposed to look. Oh, I don't swim in that water, right? That little shark piranha thing? Or do I? Hold on. The HD brain, I need you to focus for like 10 more seconds.
Go, boy.
Oh, it's not good. My health is not looking too good here. That's also not looking good.
Attention, Blars. We still have not heard back from you regarding this unfortunate signal. I thought it might be technical difficulties on our side, so I picked up the phone to make sure I could dial them. Then I had a friend call me from a neighboring line, just to be sure there hadn't been a service interruption. Everything working on our side, so
I'm on very low health and like no weapons left. But I have some ammo. Okay, my aim is so bad that I'm scared. Get my eyes checked. Usually I'd blame it on the contact and be like, oh, I'm wearing contacts, I can't see, but like, I can't use that excuse right now. Which is bad.
Oh dear, more of them.
That must be the mayor's ship.
This is a transmission for the Galactic Rangers. Please, with your assistance, this is Admiral Buckwash, Mayor of the Tallgrass Crater of Novalis.
Mayor
There we go.
Blackwash will not last long without our help.
You know who also won't last long? Me. I don't have any more ammo. Oh, so things do upgrade like the other game does. Not bad. You know what would be a good idea when I was low on ammo? Is not to waste it, but I don't have very many good ideas.
Oh boy, out of ammo. Oh.
Hello? Is it safe to come out?
No, it's not.
Thank you. I thought we were done for sure. We are happy to be of assistance. Why is Drek trying to kill you?
It's my nephew, Skid McMarks.
Wait, Skid McMarks, the pro hoverboarder?
He sent me this
Oh my god, Skid Mark?
and the Blarg have been after me ever since.
How come I've never noticed that before?
Take a look.
Hey, Uncle Blackwash! Skid McMarks here. You know, your nephew. My agent and I are at the awesome grand opening of the McMark Sports Shack here on Iridia, and boy, is this been a trip. I've gotten to meet all kinds of people. Fans, celebrities, my Gadgetron sponsors. I even got to sign autographs for these odd-looking creatures called the Blarg. I guess they're doing something here on Iridia. Wait, hold on a second. Hydro Harvester Super Illegal Water Displacement Apparatus. I don't think I was supposed to have this.
Stop him! He's got the schematic!
Help! Someone! Call my agent! Call my publicist! Actually, don't call either of those people. Call someone who cares about me! I don't want to die!
Fair enough.
And so, Ratchet and Clank set out to fix their ship with the help of the plumber. Little did they know they would soon come so close to greatness, they'd be able to hear its mighty biceps ripple. But first, they'd have to tackle a brain-eating zombie T-Rex.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't recall no brain-eating zombie T-Rex.
Okay,
Come on now.
fine, Killjoy.
Well, you look about all fixed up here. Now promise me you'll get that infobot to Captain Quark.
I promise. Thanks for your help.
No problem. See you in the next reboot.
Okay.
Ratchet and Clank were delighted to discover that their newly repaired ship now had an upgraded hyperspace navigation computer.
No, I just realized what he meant by get back to the next reboot, because like this is a remake of a previous game. Never mind that. Now I get why he said like we've seen each other before. Makes sense. I'm very slow.
We're too late. The invasion has started. Scan the emergency channels. We need to find out what's happening on the ground.
Attention, all units! The Hall of Heroes is under attack! Repeat! Enemy ships are now in the central district of Aliro City. Galactic Rangers are under heavy fire at the Hall of Heroes. And there's a Blarg transport closing in fast. Brace for Warbot reinforcements, Rangers. All civilians, evacuate the area!
We must assist the Galactic Rangers, activating weapons systems. Weapons online. You may now attack the transport. be a good time to test those weapon systems.
You think so?
Enemy down! Captain, we have an unidentified ship providing assistance. Transport down! Yeah! Whoever you are, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know where
Those transports are dropping off warbots all over the city.
Not on my watch.
Where?
Lark transport down.
He took out another ship.
Whoever's doing
Ouch.
heroic things up there, this is our turf.
Another transport down. It appears there are only 3 ships left.
Ship repaired.
Yeah, another one down.
Just 2 more ships.
What's going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. These controls. It's, what the heck is going on here? Okay, turn, holy crap. Okay, I'd like to take this moment to state that I do drive in real life a little bit better than this. Not by much, though.
Yes, we're on a roll.
One ship left.
That's the last of them.
There we go.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you got all the transports. But we still gotta take out that warship.
The warbot's armor is made of a raritanium alloy. If we could propel a warbot at the ship with sufficient velocity, I believe it would penetrate the hull. Awesome. How do we do that? Your weapon package includes a mag booster. I am rewriting the software to isolate the warbot's armor. Ah, there. You should now be able to pick up warbots using the mag booster. There should be some warbots nearby. You can now pick them up and pull them toward the warship. Activate mag booster. System fully utilized. We may not engage any additional warbots. Steady, steady. Now! Boom!
Holy cow! That was awesome!
Well done, Ratchet.
Alright.
One in a million. Let's do it again.
You don't really have a choice, do you?
Hit it! Hey, warbots! Time to go home. Looks like that's all we can handle. Locking on. Release! Yeah, that one hurt. I believe the warship has sustained critical damage. Yeah, one more hit should do it. Engage! Got him. Now let's send them back to where they came from. All resources consumed. Release warbots! Warship down! We did it!
Way to go, whoever
Alright.
you are!
Not bad, not bad.
That is how dumb luck helped a rookie Lombax take out a Blargian warship.
That wasn't no dumb luck. He and that robot made a great pair.
That's enough out of you, Solitary Bill. Sheesh, you give a guy your pudding cup once, and then you can never get rid of him.
So, what happened next?
Well, Drek didn't take too kindly to having his plan ruined by a Lombax and his robot pal, so he sent Blargian mercenaries to take them out.
Clank, look out! You all right, pal?
Alright.
All
Okay.
systems
I thought we were out of
operational,
here, but
we should get back to the Hall of Heroes.
not quite yet.
We're
Sorry, Brax. Clank and I ran into a bit of, ship trouble. Looks like there's still a few Blarg in the city.
We must have missed them during our sweep of the perimeter. Brax, you better check the Hall of Heroes and make sure they did make it inside.
Copy that.
In the meantime, there's a friend not far from your position who can help you out. His name's Al. I was gonna wait until after training to introduce you, but now's as good a time as any. Find him and ask him to upgrade Clank. If he knows it's for the Rangers, he should do it for free.
Enemy down.
That Lombax, a beat that could be anywhere.
And this thing's doing something.
Welcome, weary travelers, to Illyrio City.
Finally, holy crap. The thing's so bulky.
Blarg reinforcements.
Great. You bet I'm taking every single bolt.
Hey, Ratchet, are you at Al's place yet?
Almost there.
Trying to get there, but oh, great. Hold on.
That must be Big Al's place.
Organized chaos. Come on. That was my own fault, but still. Feels better blaming somebody else.
Out there! Don't make me call the authorities!
The problem.
I am 7 levels
I don't have any weapons.
into unit.
We are clear.
Finally. Alright, give me the bolts.
Holy cow. I've died and gone to nerd heaven. Look at this. They have my blaster runs hot. Fungoid with a stick. Oh, Spiro the Space Moose. They even have the Mega Limited Ultra Edition of Intransigent's Fall of Blarg.
Canadian version.
That one comes with exclusive content if you pre-ordered through Gadgetron. I take it you're the ones Cora called me about? The ones in need of a new helipack upgrade?
You must be Big Al. It is nice to meet you. I am Clank. This is Ratchet.
Well, any friend of Cora's is a friend of mine. She and I kind of have a will we, won't we romance in progress.
Uh-huh.
Hop onto my workbench. I'll get
Fair
you all
enough.
squared away. Just reattaching the sister board, connecting the data port, and presto! Try it out.
Looking good, pal.
Getting back to the Hall of Heroes is easy. Just head this way until you find the graph train station. That'll take you straight back.
Something tells me it's not going to be as easy as just going
The
straight
duo
back.
forged ahead, using their helipacks' enhanced jump capabilities.
What? Okay.
For now, long jumps would have only been possible for heroes like myself. Fortunately, Clank's new helipack helped them come closer to my level of greatness.
Oh. That's how.
The duo found themselves at a perilous drop. Would their new helipack help them glide to safety?
Hold on. Okay, let's just chill here. Oh, that's great. All these bolts.
We are not far from the train station.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's go. We just chill. There we go. Okay.
Citizens of Alero City, I know when you think of me, you think of power,
One more.
bravado, the kind of raw machismo that sends criminals scurrying into the shadows. And you should, because I am just that.
We're gonna send you to Lombax heaven.
Accepted. Love those kind of weapons that will damage by themselves because you can easily set them off and then do everything in the background. It's almost like having a co-pilot.
The A train is now arriving. Please stand clear. Attention, all passengers. Due to the recent invasion, all trains may be swarming with armed Flawed mercenaries. We apologize for this inconvenience.
Yeah, it's kind of like the buses in my city.
There it is. Come on, let's hitch a ride.
Full of very questionable characters. I forgot the controller.
There,
Oh, there
it
we
is.
go.
Come on, let's hitch a ride.
Okay.
Please stand clear. The A train is now departing.
Come on, Clank. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
I feel like I'm supposed to jump up there, but I don't know how. Oh. always the one that I forget. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Can I remove this? No.
I hope that didn't cost too much.
Look at this thing. Oh, these are the things that eat you in the water.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for transporting killer fish.
Oh. Oh, thank you. This is a good time to mention I really, really don't like the ocean, or anything to do with it.
Whoa, live animals on board.
Thanks, guys, for allowing me to change my weapon. If you could teach me how to aim, that would be ideal. Something tells me I'm all in for that. Okay, so I definitely did die, and I definitely don't remember where I was before I died. So are you kidding? So, through the magic of editing, I'll just pick up to where I was before I died. Wait, this is the part where that thing goes into the packages, right? Yeah, okay.
Ratchet, that bomb has a 5 kiloton payload. Detonating it near the Hall of Heroes will be catastrophic.
Then we better move fast.
Those things aren't getting hit by that thing, eh? That guy dead?
Oh boy, out of ammo.
Yeah. I could aim to save my life.
Those bombs appear to be proximity triggered. They will detonate on arriving at the Hall
Hello?
of Heroes.
I see. And it's time for an early drop-off.
You die already?
I think that's all of them.
As much as I care about the Hall of Heroes, let me collect that ammo first. I mean,
Rax, come in. We're arriving at the Hall of Heroes.
Copy that, Ratchet.
I guess we don't care about
Begin your training.
everybody who's on that bridge then, eh?
Attack Drek Industries in 3 days.
Since you're now one of us, I thought it was time to get you a new ride.
Whoa, a Class G Star Jumper? Is this for me?
Technically, it's Galactic Ranger property, but if you survive, complete this super secret yet completely on the level mission, she'll be yours to use however you like.
What is this secret mission?
I call it Operation Falling Star. Congratulations, Cadet. You've been selected for Operation Falling Star. Galactic Ranger Intel tells us Chairman Drek has a state-of-the-art weapons lab in Nebula G-34. Your mission is to destroy his top-secret project without, and this is important, telling anyone. Ever. Seriously, this is our little secret.
Sure, but I don't see why...
Please save your questions until the end of the presentation. You'll need to access Drek's laboratory
All right.
using a trespasser, your wits, and the kind of fortitude normally found in more seasoned Rangers. Get in, destroy whatever he's working on, and get out. I'll monitor your position from here. Good luck.
Sounds like a plan.
I wish I could be there to see you off, but I have an urgent appointment with my acupuncturist. Call me when you arrive at Nebula G-34. I'm counting on you, Ratchet.
You got it. Which planet should we go to?
Skid's agent is still lost somewhere on Iridia.
That vendor might have some new weapons.
Well, let's go
Wait,
find out.
Is that Skid McMarks up ahead?
I don't know, but wait, we there. We gotta get some more bolts.
Oh man, am I happy you two dudes showed. I've been out here all night.
I can't believe it, Skid McMarks. I have seen every one of your races. You pulled off a triple Nova spin at Mach 2 at last year's Kerwin Cup.
It's always good to meet a fan, little dude.
I am Clank. This is Ratchet. Your uncle received your infobot and asked us to assist you.
Oh, I was wondering if you got that. My agent and I have been running from those blarg all night. Only we ended up getting separated in the chaos, and I took a gnarly fall getting out of the Skid McMark Sports Shack. Hey, think you dudes can clear out the sand sharks so I can get to my ship? Give me my hoverboard if you do.
Whoa, a real McMarks 4000? Consider it done.
Watch out for those sand sharks,
Okay. Those things look like my ex-girlfriend.
You got them all. Nice work, little dudes. That was pretty awesome. Thanks for your help. Here's your hoverboard.
Whoa, and it's autographed. To Ratchet and Clank, the chillest dudes I've ever hung out with on a hostile alien planet. Cool.
Will you be able to get home on your own?
I'll be okay, though I don't think I'll be able to compete in the Blackwater City hoverboard competition. Kind of a bummer, dude.
Anyway, sounds like a you problem.
Dude, see my agent? I feel kind of bad leaving him out here. He doesn't do well with age.
We should search the area for Skid's agent.
We shouldn't, but we will.
Attention, future consumer. The finest selection of hoverboards, grav bikes, and gyrocycles will not be in stock until next fall. The only thing waiting for you here is death.
Bold of you to assume that's not what I was looking for.
Client has information that belongs to Chairman Drek. Come on, don't make this hard. Give him up and no one gets hurt.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know where he is. You know celebrities these days. They do whatever they want. We could work this out, can't we?
Oh, we'll work it out by feeding you to the sand sharks.
That was very much overkill.
These brutes are trying to kill me! Take out the Lombax!
Enemy down!
There's more of them! Hey, get them off my back and I'll make you famous!
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
I got him! Grenade! Run!
That's impressive. Have either of you thought about a career in professional sports?
There we go. Of course, it runs out right when I need it.
Good work, kid. I think that's all of them. Hey, you must be the two heroes who saved my clients, huh? Don't tell me, don't tell me. Socket and Clink.
Ratchet and Clank.
Right, beautiful.
That's enough.
Sprocket and Plank. I like the sound of it. Real marketing potential. I could sell that. Listen, my client and I got separated in our somewhat hasty trek back to the ship. I'd go meet up with them, but this place is crawling with sand sharks. Think you can help me out?
You have nothing to fear, sir. The sand sharks have been dealt with.
Beautiful. You two have heart. I can sell that.
We are always happy to assist.
We really appreciate you helping us out.
So where are you off to now?
Hospital, I guess. Gotta get this lead checked out.
A hospital? Skid, come on. You've been through worse. What are we gonna do about your sponsors?
I'm beginning to think you don't, care about me or whatever.
Fine. What about you, Renchi?
Ratchet.
Exactly. You want to be a hoverboard star? This infobot will give you all the details. Just tell him Don Wonderstar sent you.
It's that time again. The annual Blackwater City
I hate
Hoverboard
this.
Competition on Planet Rilgar.
I remember how
Are you a
annoying
young
this
thrill
was.
seeker looking to show off your hoverboard skills? Then blast on over to Rilgar and experience the pulse-pounding thrill of doing Mach 3 on a rocket-powered piece of plastic. How exciting is the race? Just listen to some of our previous champions.
I never miss the Blackwater City hoverboard competition, except for next year's. I probably won't make that one.
I can't feel my toes. Is that normal?
We're offering cash prizes and holo cards to the winners. So head to Planet Rilgar and take a shot at the most extreme sporting event in the galaxy. And try not to die.
You know,
Wow, we just saved a celebrity. I want to check out that hoverboard competition.
I don't. In fact, I'm hoping we don't need to. Where was all those sand sharks at? Oh. I think for the sake of keeping these parts short, I'm not gonna worry about getting everything or completionist or anything like that. Though normally I definitely would. Well, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think that concludes our episode for today. This will be part 1 of, I'm hoping, 3 or 4. I don't really want to go further than that. Some of my previous games that I played have gone to 5 or 6, and I don't normally like doing that. So thank you for tuning in. Please check out some of the other episodes and stay tuned for further ones.